Welcome and thank you for joining us for the Season 3 premiere of Jag Sports Zone inside Kavanaugh Hall here at IUPUI. I am your host, Eddie Acosta, and together with the Sports Zone crew, we are here to deliver all Jag Sports highlights, interviews, and the upcoming schedule. Today we will have some huge highlights from over the weekend, so with that being said, let's head to Carmel for our first highlight of the show. The IUPUI men's cross-country team put up a valiant effort in a runner-up finish at their own Jaguar Classic in Carmel on Friday night. Reigning Horizon League Runner of the Week, Nate Kaiser placed 5th of 78 runners with a time of 24 minutes and 52 seconds. Behind him, Brennan Butch finished 7th in a time of 25:03, and Eric Peterson finished 10th at 25:16. Nick Perkins spun a time of 25:20 to finish 12th, and Carmel native Grant Moon finished inside the top 15 in his college debut in a time of 25:31. Two-time All-Horizon League runner Alex Ratkovich finished 17th overall at 25:37, and reigning Freshman of the Year Mitchell Gitz finished 19th at 25:40. The Jaguars will be back in action on Friday, October 1st when they compete in Notre Dame's Joe Pian Invitational in South Bend. The IUPUI women's cross-country team finished at its own Jaguar Classic at Northview Church on Friday night. Sophomore Hannah Sale led IUPUI to the finish line, finishing the 6K course in a time of 22 minutes and 40 seconds and placed 11th. Sophomore Ellie Cates came in at a time of 22:48, placing in 13th. Senior Sabrina Elder spun a time of 23:06, and sophomore Madison Fry finished at a time of 23:25. True freshman Lacey Provenzano clocked in at a time at 23:47, and junior Kara Cole completed the course at a time of 23:54. Senior Alexander Schwartz finished in at a time of 25:05, and freshman Nolly Gordon finished in at 27:39, her first collegiate 6K. The Jaguars will return to action on October 1st when they compete in the Joe Pian Invitational hosted by Notre Dame at Warren Golf Course. After losing the first two matches in the Indiana State Tournament, the IUPUI volleyball team wrapped up its three-game trip to Terre Haute on Saturday, falling to Western Michigan by a 3-0 final score at the Sycamore Invitational. Sophomore Emily Allen earned a spot on the all-tournament team for her play over the 3 days. The Broncos swept the Jaguars in straight sets 25-19, 25-12, and 25-14, as the Jaguars struggled offensively against a disruptive Western Michigan team, as Brianna Brown had a team-high 6 kills and Rhiannon Schuerman recorded 12 digs. IUPUI will return to action next Saturday, September 18th, when it participates in the Green and White Classic hosted by Michigan State. The Jaguars will compete against the host Spartans at 11 a.m. and then play Central Michigan at 2:30 p.m. The IUPUI men's soccer team opened Horizon League play at Carroll Stadium on Saturday against the Wright State Raiders. The flag was placed at half-staff to commemorate the lives lost 20 years ago during the 9/11 attacks. The men had a couple of opportunities to score with a corner kick from each side, but could not reach the net. The game was tied at 0-0 until right before the 30 mark, as sophomore Ryan Shukri scored his first career goal with an assist from Tylen Broaders to give IUPUI the early lead. Goalie Lucas Morefield recorded his second straight shutout for the Jaguars in the conference victory. The women's soccer team finished the final non-conference game of the regular season on Friday at Western Illinois. The Lady Jacks struck first with a goal from junior Maya Lacagnato to take the early lead. Unfortunately, the opponents tied the game before halftime and retaliated with 3 goals in the second half to win the game 4-1. Do not go anywhere. Up next after this commercial break, we will deliver an exclusive Zoom interview with one of IUPUI's top athletes. Stay with us and we'll be right back.
People always tell you what not to do. Don't hold your breath. Don't play with fire. Don't talk to strangers. Don't spend it all in one place. Find out what you can do. IUPUI, fulfilling the promise.
Hello, my name is Zachary Barnett. Welcome back to Cavanaugh Hall inside the Jag Sports Zone studio. Today we are being joined by Player of the Week, men's soccer goalie Lucas Morefield. In the last 2 matches, he has accumulated 10 saves and 2 shutout victories. First things first, congratulations on the win, Lucas. How's it going? And thanks for joining us on the season premiere.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me, Zach.
Yeah, for sure. What brought you here to IUPUI? What made you decide this was the right school for you?
So I've got a teammate, Corey Godey, who's a year older than me. We went to high school together. He was my center back, and he put me onto this school. Talked to the coaches and found out it was a great fit, both athletically and academically.
Awesome. And early into this season, you've been having a lot of success protecting the net. What do you think's been the most successful thing for you?
It's just communication. When I stay engaged, when I'm talking with my defenders, when we're on the same page, not only does that give me confidence, but it gives them confidence, and we're able to, work as a unit. I think that's where our success is coming from.
Sweet. And obviously, soccer, massive team sport. All 11 guys play a major role. So what is it that you and your teammates do to prepare for games?
It's a lot about working as a unit and finding our collective confidence. That's something that Barnett has talked about a lot. Not only do we try and bond on the field, but off the field, just getting to know each other, getting to know each other's tendencies.
What parts of your game would you say have improved the most during the offseason?
During the offseason, I focused a lot on physical strength. So I would say just my movement across the goal and a lot of handling. I focused a lot on catching what I can as opposed to punching and parrying. I want to hold more. I want to give my team some more time and be safe with the ball. So definitely those 2 things.
Lucas, are there any key matches that you're most excited about the remainder of the season?
I think for me, it's just the next one, focusing on the next one. But I am really excited for Saturday's match against UIC. That's a team that in the spring we had a good performance against. We came up a little bit short. So I think me and all the guys are looking for a little bit of revenge.
Well, thanks again for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you dominate in Horizon League play. As always, it is a pleasure delivering Jag Sports Zone from Cavanaugh Hall. We hope you enjoyed our highlights and interviews this week. Be on the lookout for us next Wednesday, and remember, go Jags.